So the main questions I keep getting asked is, how did I become toothless? Why don't I get dentures? Can't I get dentures? Can't I get veneers? Can't I get implants? And so forth and so on. So I'm gonna tell y'all. And gotta get real up close and personal. I don't know how many parts it's gonna be, but it all started 5th grade year. 5th grade, elementary. I want to say I was 10. I was little. I want to say I was probably about 3 feet. Maybe high, maybe taller than that. But right now I'm 4'11". I'm getting past the story. Anyways, God, girl. Anyways, fast forward, I had like a knot in my neck. And you know, the old folks be like, well, you probably slept well, because I was a wild sleeper. I probably had a crick in my neck. For those that don't know what a crick in the neck is, it's when you got a knot or a muscle tight in your neck and you gotta stretch it. You stretch it out. It's gonna hurt to move your neck. Well, that's what happened to me, or so I thought. Started bleeding out the mouth 5th grade year. I want to say on my way back from a field trip or something, I was already complaining to my teacher about, my neck hurting. And of course, she would not send me to the nurse because I was moving it. And she said if I could move it, it won't hurt it. If I can move it to take notes, it won't hurt it. So I was like, you never heard of exercise? And like, I'm doing what the doctors and my mother told me to do, because I was taking antibiotics. If I'm not mistaken, it was antibiotics, yeah. And it wasn't going down. So finally, not finally, but I was bleeding out the mouth after she would let me go to the nurse. She didn't believe me because I was still talking. I could feel it like pouring down my throat, if that makes sense. It was like I was constantly swallowing. It felt like so I, took my fingers. I was like, you see it? Like, you see him? So finally she took me to the nurse. Nurse was like, oh, okay, drink some water. And I went to say the nurse sent me back to the classroom. Got home, told my mama, went to the doctor. They scheduled a biopsy. And fast forward, I want to say end of 2013, beginning of 2014. No. Middle of 2013, probably beginning of 2013, I found out I had nasolphyngeal carcinoma. The toughest stage there is, and people my age at the time could not live. Like, I was going through chemo and radiation like adults. And when I got through chemo and radiation, I did not go through puberty like the other kids at all. So it was like I was maturing faster, but in a way I won't, if that makes sense, because I was so behind. And being that I was so behind, my teeth was not mature. I did not lose my hair by the grace of God. I did not lose my hair, and that was the main thing. They said she's gonna lose her hair, and I was not gonna survive to see the age that I am today. I'm still here, thank the Lord. But so basically 6th grade year, yeah, I got healthy around like 6th grade, middle of 6th grade year. Of course, you deal with a lot of bullying. I wasn't really focused on making friends and all of that. I don't think I was. I was more focused on my school. So once people started, commenting on my teeth and stuff, that's when I realized, or that's when I told my mother, went to the dentist, and they said my chemo and radiation has caused my teeth to decay to the point that they tried to save them for the longest. And now that I'm of age, I told them, if you cannot save them, just take them out. Like, I'm going to eventually grow old anyway, and they're going to fall out. At first, I was kind of, yes, I dealt with bullying, adult bullying still somewhat. And I dealt with a lot of bullying in middle school because of it, because people was not educated. And so it's like, it bothers me, but it don't bother me, because guess what? I'm still pretty. And I will not let the fact that I had cancer define who I am, because at the end of the day, I am willing, like, people would get, like, yeah, I got some friends that'll get mad when folks be like, why she ain't got teeth? Why she can't get dentures? Why she can't get veneers? Baby, this is the real, this is the real world. I understand why they get mad, but I don't. I'm gonna explain it to you, but I'm gonna let them go off on you as well. Because at the same time, yeah, I can get dentures, yeah, I can get veneers, yeah, I can get implants, yeah, I can get this, yeah, I can get that. But I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable being me. Me being toothless makes me me. Like, come on now. I don't learn to love it. Like, at the end of the day, teeth still, you know, I still chew on you if I need to, you know, for self-defense. Like, come on now. Teeth does not define who you are. Your personality does. What you bring to the table does. Who you are. Who you represent yourself as is all that matters. I have thought about dentures, veneers, all of that. Yes, I will probably get partial dentures because I love me some food. And look, anyways, and then it's like veneers. Like, okay, I had cancer. So it's like I can't go through certain medical procedures that everybody else could because my tumor was below the brain. I can't keep going on under all of these type of surgeries and all these procedures because I barely have enough oxygen in my body as it is. So I had to just to give y'all like a warning, just not a warning, but an understanding of what I'm saying. I had to get oxygen treatment just to get the few little teeth taken out that I got taken out now. So imagine how much oxygen treatment and imagine how much that will put my body through to sit there and try to impress the media and a whole bunch of groupies and folks that want to run along with the society and be adult bullies and like, come on now. I'm not finna sit there and customize my looks for somebody else's ego. Because my looks come with a story. It don't hurt to ask, hey, what's your story? What you been through? You know, I answer people all the time, why you ain't got no teeth? Baby, I had cancer, or I was just because of health issues, I was real young. I've accepted it. Do I be looking for handouts? No. It's life. It's life. I think the main thing people fail to realize is people go through stuff. Just because somebody ain't got no teeth or, you know, they ain't got a booty, they ain't got this, they ain't got that, they got spots, like, that don't mean they ain't unique in their own way. That don't mean they ain't got nothing to offer. That don't mean they ain't got a story to tell. Everybody got a story to tell about their life. You don't know what folks went through in their life. You don't know what folks could have had going on when they was a child. Everybody is fighting generational curses, traumas. Like, come on now. Before you judge, ask. But till then, I will remain your favorite little pretty toothless chick.